When you came here, you had an hour. Now it's less.
Until after Tariq decides to get a degree.
So the kids it was money to take care of them kids.
It was. What I'm saying that there's no more money until Tariq up and decides to go to college, and he has a minor child still with that lady.
Yeah.
So
what do you think?
All that caring and all that loving can't go too far.
Hold on. Because I said they did go south. I did say that.
What'd you say, man? What'd you say?
Forget them kids. Listen, we on two sides.
Wait. Fuck them kids?
Nah, forget them kids. I'm not good with arenas. I ain't that savage now. Come on now.
Man, fuck them kids.
Yo, you know
I'm saying, if I find out my ex-wife is trying to kill me, my kids are not. She ain't getting shit.
Really?
She ain't getting.
You wouldn't give your ex-wife no?
I would do what he did and give it to Tariq. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would do it the way he did it. Like fuck her.
Listen, I don't know about.
You trying to get her help?
You know your son. The sons always take care of the moms.
Wait, hold on.
No matter how much the son
he got
he always
he got
a
whole other daughter though. Y'all keep forgetting about it.
You right.
He got a whole other daughter.
So she got a long way to go.
What's something severe enough that somebody could do that make you be like, yo, you really just did that?
But what's something severe enough to make you feel like, damn, fuck my ex-wife and my little kid when I die?
Let her try to kill me.
Bro, you want
to can't do that?
Wait, hold on. I feel
because if she's trying to kill me, that means she don't need me. She thinks she don't need me here. I don't have no value to the kids. So do it yourself.
I can understand that point. I mean, death is a terrible thing.
Why is she trying to kill you?
Because you fucked up her life. That's what
Hold on. Why is she trying to?
If we really want to take it back, to season one. Hold on, to season. There we go. Season 1, episode 2.
But she changed, and when it's done, it's done.
She ain't changed.
When it's done, she didn't. Okay, she didn't change because then she started suddenly, so she didn't change.
Hold on, Anton, I got you.
Anton,
before you go, and I got you.
Episode 2.
Alright, I'm finna get disrespectful with this motherfucker.
I'm about to get disrespectful. Y'all done made me curse. Season 1, episode 2, I believe it was. He said, Tasha.
Yeah, he wanted something different.
He said, Tasha, what do you see me as? And she said, the biggest drug dealer in New York City. He said, what else? And she said, what more is there? When my man was trying to get out the game and become the man that could avoid the whole drug, all the stuff that was getting people killed.
See it too late.
He was trying to get away from that.
But when you do see it and you're trying to get away from it, what's the problem with that? Why are you trying to make my life hell? Now that I don't want nothing to do with your new life. You already done fucked someone else while we're still married. So, you already done started a new life. Let me go.
No, this was before he did all that.
I'm saying after though.
So this is before he did all that. So he asked this question. And she would rather live in this life that's going to be a danger to everybody because of the money as opposed to living a straight life. Might have to sacrifice a couple million, but they was banking in that.
So you don't think Ghost was tweaking towards the end of his days?
Towards the end of his days?
You don't think he was going fucking berserk?
I think he got real cocky.
He did.
I remember saying that. I think he got real cocky.
That's what.
Is it really easy to leave as a drug lord though? I mean, as a regular dude.
The hardest thing to do.
At that point, he was a regular dude.
From what I know, the hardest thing to do about leaving is that people be like, yo, once you win, you in for life, because they feel like you gonna snitch on their life if you ever get out the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
So that's the hardest part about it.
Yeah, it depends on how far you up.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you like a regular dude, like regular schmegler, maybe, even it's tough for them, low-key, because, you know, Big Boss dude be sending people after people, like, yo, bro, like, nah, you gotta go handle that. He said he's starting to go to school.
I never heard no shit like that in the hood, son.
I'm talking about movies, bro.
I'm talking real life now. You say I'm just saying.
I hope it ain't like that.
Nah, I know people who've been in.
I never heard shit.
That should be in an MCC. Yeah, man, I'm trying to turn my life around. There you go. Wait,
I didn't get that
you know, there you go. Yo, that's a dangerous game, bro. You get the AKs pulled on you. Listen, man, I just met this motherfucker this semester. Shit, I don't even know him like that. Yo, man, how y'all doing now? We had about a 2-week vacation. What y'all do?
Yo, y'all ain't do nothing last week?
Shut up, boy. I was...
Come on, man.
Oh, son, I called in and he ain't answered.
You sound like you was calling in to work. That's funny.
What you do, Anton?
Pretty good, man.
We were stuck here.
Listen, man, I was out in beautiful South Beach.
I wish I had the camera zoom in.
Halfway drowning in salt water, watching dolphins.
Talk shit about Jordan every single day.
Holding alligators, man. I was living good.
Holding alligators?
That's what's up.
That sounds
I was holding it. Nah, it had his nozzle clamp up.
Oh, he wasn't holding
And it
on.
was a baby.
I wanna
He was
know
holding his shoe,
They
nigga.
do that down there.
Nah, he gave me high five to do all that.
Alright.
Oh, that's cool.
I wanted to low-key fly on down there to sabotage that. You look like you was having too much fun.
You should have came through. I'd avoided you like I avoided my cousin when I was down there.
Nah,
Oh,
I wouldn't
no.
have.
So your cousin went and you avoided him?
Yeah,
You
it wasn't
would've
that
noticed
kind
me.
of. It wasn't that kind of party, man. I was
Where
out
you
there.
would have went. Hey, you taking his food to him? Yeah, let me take that to him. Hey.
You get a plate, but I ain't gonna take it.
Yo, we went to the Versace Mansion, man, which is basically a restaurant now. It's some of the most fanciest junk I've ever seen. I don't want
Expensive.
I don't plan to ever spend that much money on food again.
Lord, what'd you eat?
Yo, I ate lamb chops. 'Cause I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
really eat
you
steak.
wasn't there
No
to
more. That's the
play.
closest thing to red meat I really eat now. But lamb chops and like some roasted potatoes and the spirit. Some stuff I could have made at home, but it was the presentation, the environment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the server was like half French, so I could barely understand what he said.
Oh, shit.
He wasn't French, he just had an
No,
accent.
he did. He straight up.
How would he say
was-
Kevin Durant?
I don't know. I ain't French. I actually.
Kevin Durant.
You learn like that. Kevin Durant.
Right, Kevin Durant.
Like, I don't know, bro.
Ah, man, buddy. Now, Fredo, you look like you had fun.
Nah, I did.
That man out there paddling and stuff, toes out and shit.
Yo,
I'm
man,
like,
listen,
damn.
man,
Oh, yeah, having a good time.
I was looking good, bro. I was telling Rock, I straight up almost did not come back.
Yeah, you would have came back.
I was trying to figure out how to stay.
No.
It really
Yo,
was like
I
if you
applied
go
to jobs
somewhere-
down there and everything.
Yeah.
Yo, job called me back. Yo, like, yo, we trying to get you an interview. I called them back and they answered the phone, but
You better
I was
be.
really trying to stay.
Yo, they definitely, yeah.
Although I
What
will
you was
say
doing?
this.
Like call center shit you was putting in? Office shit?
I'm looking at $100,000 job.
Oh, shit, damn. My little apartment.
I'm
Listen,
gonna just go with it.
Nah, I got you.
listen, here's my thing, bro. I have an uncle that lives in Fort Lauderdale, and like, you know that Miami Strip, that Miami Beach? You know how people be trying to present stuff to you? He was like talking shit to himself low key, like, yeah, whatever, we're on the way. He was like, nephew, you stay the fuck away from these motherfuckers. They trying to sit you down at the table, talk about 75% off, get your bill. Your bill $285.
Dead serious though. Dead serious though. But everybody down there is a hustler though, so it's like
Yeah.
you get people in the kiosks here, they're like, hey, you want to try this? You're like, nah, I'm good. They leave you alone. Down there,
Nah.
you better be real good at saying no and walking and keep walking and saying no.
Yeah, bro. The motherfuckers used to be on the track team, everybody. Even people out of shape. God damn.
They don't stop, but they down there, you chase it, then you get it. That's how you
Yeah,
do
no. Shout out to Miami though. Although it's super expensive to live out there.
How about them
it. It
heat?
depends where.
I got the heat going to the finals speaking about Miami.
Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
I got the heat nuggets.
Yeah, I
Butler
saw that.
done betrayed the hell out of the 76ers.
I saw that crazy. Two dudes that eat nuggets.
I got heat nuggets to the finals, man.
Eat nuggets, man.
I ain't gonna say nothing about basketball. I'm out. I'm
Look,
out
man.
now.
I bet I'm
Why
out
are
too.
you out? Let's
Because
talk about this.
My last 3 takes have been terrible.
What were your last?
Unlike Skip, I'm not about to stay in the game.
What
Sound
were
like
your
I'm
last?
blind. I had Paul George. I had Paul
You
George.
got playoff P?
P.
Playoff P. But he was playoff P. I can't say nothing. I got it. I can't. Defend it.
Oh, wait, I
He
need
like Carson Wentz right now. I can't.
preseason P?
He don't play in the preseason.
Yo, they started calling the pandemic P, yo.
He don't play in the preseason.
He need to start, then he'll be ready for the playoffs.
Doc Rivers out there gave the most
They call
degrading
him
interview.
pandemic P.
He was just like, no, you heard what happened to Paul George though? So peep this. They're like, Paul George is like, I gave a speech and they just started rolling their eyes and shit. Like, I tried to let them know we got it next year. Nobody trying to hear that shit. You know,
But Joe, you see what's going on in Philly? They talking about Wentz about to get benched too.
alright,
They
y'all.
need to get better.
Nah, it's too
And I like that Jalen Hurts
But
do.
they also
Jalen Hurts
need
is
an
beast.
offensive line.
Yeah,
That's why they go.
it's too early.
That's why they need to start Hurts. Hurts is the
Now,
local
next
quarterback.
week, if we lose against the Bengals, yeah, it's about that time. You ain't about to lose to no rookie. Alright.
Listen, man, that rookie
Bengals
balling.
ain't looking bad
It's okay.
either.
You just better be balling too.
Ain't no shame in getting beat by somebody
So
who's
I happened to
playing
Baker
well.
Mayfield. Stephen A. Smith wasn't even impressed. So what? Hey man, you know what I gotta say about sports? Fuck those sports. Listen, what y'all, what y'all feel about this Kanye man? Hey man.
What
I feel
about?
like he's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
back and forth. I feel like bipolar is definitely something that he is.
You think he about to get a divorce?
No.
Cause Kim, they keep saying Kim about to, she about to snap.
Did
Nah,
you
she
see
ain't gonna
Kim
snap.
letting go of this $1.4 billion?
No.
Shit.
But $1.4 million is nothing to her.
No,
Yeah,
billions.
Oh.
Yeah,
Kanye was
yeah.
a billion.
That, yeah. Nah.
I mean,
But that's
let me
only
ask you a
because she
question.
helped him get there, if we're being real.
can y'all imagine Kanye getting a divorce?
Kanye ain't getting no divorce. I
If
think
he's
he'll tie
going
that shit
through one
up.
of his really low moments, he might go ahead and
Yeah,
file for
because-
it, but then cancel it in a week. I like, you know what I'm saying? He really is bipolar. You can tell on him. But I feel like when it comes to the stuff that he be talking about,
I feel like he
he
got a
goes-
prenup.
he goes back and forth
You
with
think
like.
Kanye got a
I think so. I was about to say that. Like,
You
what
think
if
he
got a-
don't? We want prenup.
I
Yeah.
think Kim would be dumb not to have a prenup.
I was about to say, I would expect Kim. Cause when
I mean,
you
a
first,
prenup is a prenup no matter who it's from. It's a
No,
prenup.
no.
No?
oh, shit.
Explain to me.
Who presents the prenup?
Yeah, but when you sign that agreement, it's between both of y'all. You have to
That,
go
no,
by the
you
prenup
can't get
you
half of
signed.
mine.
Nah,
So the prenup don't say I don't get half of yours and you don't
Prenup
get half
don't
of
say
mine.
half. It's just what y'all agree
I'm about to say
Yeah.
prenup is whatever you agreed on, but what I'm saying is whatever you signed your name on, y'all came up with the agreement, it sticks, or at least you would hope it does. So whatever, I would hope she would have signed something to protect her money because she was way more richer than him.
Yeah, that's what I
Fuck his
said.
prenup.
She,
I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
at
Like-
one point, early in her career, early in his career, she was. He
Yeah, because my man was
left her a
trying to-
while ago.
But what I'm
talking about Mark Zuckerberg like he was.
he was like in their early marriage, he was $54 million in debt, and
Yeah.
she
Yeah, she got him up.
Yeah.
she covered that tab for
That's-
him.
And
Like,
you know what's
Y'all
crazy?
gotta read more
That's just easy.
about
I would
finances
like-
and money and debt.
I get what you're saying
Because
because
being in debt doesn't mean you don't have money. It just means that a lot of the stuff that you do have or that you're paying for, you don't fully own yet.
So what you're saying
I
is
could
that
say-
Kim could own more than what Kanye owns?
What I'm saying is him saying he's 54 million in debt doesn't mean he's broke. He could have,
No, not no more.
you know, 60 million in the bank and be 54 million in debt. It's just stuff that he has to pay on. So that's his debt. It don't mean that he's 54
That,
million.
don't mean
You
he
know,
broke,
out
bro.
of money right now. You know what I'm saying? And people
I mean, he don't got
misinterpret
that
a lot.
debt no more, but I still think
Well,
whether
he
it's
1.4
today
billion. You better not have it.
or 10 years
You think
ago,
that
she's
number's
still
real?
more richer than him.
What?
She's a
You think
Kardashian.
he's really a billionaire?
No, he is. You know how much of Yeezy he actually owns? You know how much?
I don't think he's not a billionaire. Yeah, I think he definitely might be a
Yo,
billionaire.
net worth is not money in your bank.
Y'all-
that's
yo,
true.
Net
that's
worth
when
is
he got more
your
money than
assets and
Jigga,
how much
though,
those
man.
assets
Nah,
worth.
he don't got more money than
No,
That's what
yes,
they
he
say.
does.
He got
Jigga?
more-
Yo,
I mean, he is.
pull it up. Pull it up. He
You
got
know what I'm saying? He got
him.
more money than Hov. I think Hov is like 1.2, right?
1.2 or 1.3.
Wait,
He
is
got
that
him by a
with B?
little bit.
Is that with B or without B?
No, that's Jay.
1.2 billion.
So
That's Jay.
Who's richer out of the couple?
Jay.
Like
Out of the
Beyonce and Kanye and Kim.
Damn, that's a mad
Son,
money.
yo, Beyonce ain't really
That's
that,
mad
He's
that.
not a Billy yet.
Yeah, she ain't.
No, she's a
Her and
billionaire.
Kim- her and Kim-
No, she not. No. No, I don't think no female
We gotta
artist
look
is
this
a
up because I'm
billionaire.
pretty sure she's a billionaire.
You gotta look at Yeezy. That is freaking
Beyonce
Kanye's
not
bread and
worth.
butter. He owns so much of that.
Yeah, he owns
He
a lot.
has
do a lot.
Adidas as his
According to
distribution,
Business Insider,
but they don't
Beyonce's
own
net worth
Yeezy.
is estimated to be
So,
$400 million.
She ain't even at half a billion yet.
Who?
Beyonce,
Beyonce.
400 million.
She had 4 million. So
400 million.
Wasn't
She
it-
said-
That's
wasn't
net
Kim-
worth
wasn't
though, right?
Ain't
Is
Kim
that
at
net
like
worth?
400 million or so?
Hold on,
That
let me
gotta be
see.
net worth. Because
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit. No way.
What is
400
Kim
mil, that's way
Kardashian's
money.
net worth?
That's why you gotta look at what people own and how successful it is. 'Cause if that
I think
person-
Kim worth more before it even come out because of the
According to
hotel.
Yeah,
I
because
think
she
so
got.
too.
The hotels.
$900 million.
Oh, 900 million.
after
She
Green
posted
Street
that
takes care of
has
that.
firm to Titan.
that takes care of that.
Yo,
Money is crazy.
So let me ask y'all this: what do y'all feel? I know y'all heard the news about. They said like Jay-Z sold Kanye's masters to get his masters. What y'all feel about that?
That's
They
why they
was
stopped being
his.
friends.
That's Jay-Z.
They
They
hate
used
his
to be
shit.
besties.
Bro,
They used to be cooler than a fan.
I don't know,
But
but really
that's the
think
thing.
about that though. Like, if
Yeah.
So
I,
that's the thing though.
that's tough for me though. I
They
ain't
won't
gonna-
tell Kanye how much
I
his
know.
masters are worth
Yeah.
So
because
he
they
can
know
buy it.
he can afford to buy it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they won't sell it back to him.
Yeah.
So obviously Jay had
Industry
something to do
crazy.
with that.
Industry
Yo,
already got
sell
some
it back.
bullshit going on.
Yeah, I
Always
wouldn't be
trying to hold
surprised,
some
though.
money, always trying to do something.
Yo, the way Jay is, I wouldn't be
Jay
surprised
shady.
if he got a side deal about the Masters back.
Yo, Jay shady, bro.
Say he
Jay
from
always
Brooklyn.
been
But
like that,
besides
though.
I'm pretty sure he could just go up there and be like, yo, how much is it the?
According to
It's
Dame,
the same
Really, I think he mad because yeah, he work more than him.
nah, I think
You
it's
think that don't make Jay mad?
nah, no.
I
I mean,
do.
I don't
Yo,
think
Jay-Z got
he-
mad money.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot of money
I
for you to
think-
be petty about.
He got a whole
Jay-Z
team.
petty.
He own a whole
But
team.
You don't own no team. What
Well,
team he own?
franchise own a
He-
franchise.
He
I
don't
think
own
it's like-
nothing.
I think it's like 1%.
Nah, he was.
Or he sold it.
You know what I'm saying?
What?
It don't matter.
What team
The
is
fact
it?
that he
He
made a-
was he was a
She said
minority
he
owner.
sold
He
high.
sold his stake in the
That's
Nets.
money.
Yeah,
He was like,
sold
and he was
his
only like a 1.2%
Yeah.
owner or something like that.
When he owned no,
But they put
no.
his face
But
everywhere.
then-
didn't they?
Nah, when he
They
owned
put him
this,
at
he
the
owned the
forefront of
land
that
that the
I'm gonna
stadium
be
is
honest
built on.
though.
That little
He
1%
owned that,
got
and he
a
owned the
If I was Jay-Z,
I think
I'm
the
probably
condo that they
because if
built
you think
around-
about his catalog,
he owned property around the stadium.
You know who got mad money? That nigga Tyler Perry.
Tyler
That nigga
Perry.
rolling in the
He and
dough.
Billy.
What?
That nigga is
Billy?
rolling. Did y'all see his studios? His
Yo,
studios are damn near his own
what?
zip code. That shit is money.
You know what's crazy? I remember watching one of Tyler Perry's first like plays, not like the movie, but like the
The plays.
play.
This play's always legit, like valid.
I was like, yo, this is a good ass play.
They look at you down.
Shit, nigga, doing this
The plays
motherfucking
sometimes
play.
be good in the movie.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, the plays. in
Oh, the only thing I gotta say about Tyler is, bro, we ain't all that bad as fellas, man. Y'all, you be having us looking crazy sometimes. I ain't
You know
gonna
what's so
lie.
sad? I think he's a
He
better
played both
actor.
sides of the fence. All right.
Bro,
He
I think
became
he's a better
real good
actor.
actor.
nah.
Yeah.
Here's my
No,
thing.
Because he was better as Medea as he was Tyler Perry, but now Tyler Perry is like, you know, actually acting as himself. He does better with that.
Man,
They can't
He
nobody tell him
is.
he
He's
can't.
he was horrible with
He-
Alex Cross. I can tell you that.
who's
Bro,
Alex?
he's way.
Are you talking about
better
The
actor.
movie he was, whatever that movie, horrible.
They started running out of names for the Medea movies, man. They
Too
about
many
to-
prayers and preachers and all
Yeah, Medea about to go to Uganda.
that. Medea goes to Dubai.
Yeah, man, we gotta chill on this. Boo-hoo Christmas, like what the hell? Alright. But yeah, no man, shout out to, who else y'all think is a billionaire? I think Rihanna's up there too.
Riri,
She
that
close. She
but
was
Kylie,
like-
we
she
know
was like-
Kylie's a billionaire.
Kylie is like,
Because Riri was up
I
there.
hate when people
Nah.
try to take her
No,
credit
she
away
was
from her. I
that
really do.
is my biggest
I really
So,
do.
Not a million.
I got into an
Billion.
I
argument
said she
with
was
one
up
of
there. I
my,
think she was 800 million or
I got
something.
some
She got 600 now.
Rihanna is now America's richest female musician with a
God
net worth
damn.
of $600 million.
God damn.
Beyonce turning over her
God
grave.
damn. And I love Rihanna way more than Beyonce, so there it goes.
Beyonce and Jay-Z turning over in their grave, boy.
All that Lion King music shit they trying to do, like, nah.
Yo, I just got done saying everybody's
Nah.
coming at me. Like, when is Beyonce gonna put out a dope song?
Oh my god.
Just a dope song,
Thank you so
bro.
much.
Like, stop with all the
No, and
chants.
people think I'm a
Stop with all
Beehive
the
hater
messages.
when I say stuff like that, but this is not, I don't like it.
Just
I
give me
need-
some dope music.
Yes, just do y'all.
She said,
Be
sing along.
yourself.
sing-alongs.
I just want some dope songs from
They
her.
are
Beyonce was
singing
never
along
really a
now.
good singer to me though.
I don't care about that. Just
She
give me good
wasn't
songs. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Because she
You know,
said she used to
Beyonce was
bring fire.
never good.
Like,
So
She's not
never.
the
Never.
Destiny Child. She wasn't the best in Destiny Child.
Who's
Who-
that? Kelly?
Kelly.
Of course.
We know that.
Yo, man,
I
Kelly.
We know
strongly,
that.
I
Of
strongly
course.
Kelly, so
disagree
yo,
with that.
Kelly, yo.
And you think Beyonce is at the forefront?
Listen, man.
Okay, well,
Kelly.
that's what I
Kelly, listen to me, man. I know you're not never ever gonna watch this, right? But if I ever become famous,
Man, I'm not a Beyonce fan.
he interrupted me, Kelly.
This
Listen,
is cringy.
My boy, what the? You need a script.
Wait, what is Zoom in thing and the soft music?
Right.
What is Zoom in with the soft music?
Kelly, I ain't got much money for child support, but listen,
That's because she got a husband.
huh?
She got a husband.
She got a husband?
She got a baby and a husband.
What?
That baby look just like her. The baby like 5,
She got a
6
baby,
now.
Kelly. You done got married on me. You supposed to be single forever.
Single forever.
Single take,
That don't
single
sound
till
like
you
you
make
was ever
it.
gonna make it.
Right. Like,
Single
I said,
forever.
single till you make it, my boy.
Yeah, Billy. You supposed to be single forever. She is a crack.
But yeah, son, yo,
I heard-
Kelly was the best singer in
I heard the
Destiny
third
Child.
person like really struggling though. Low key.
Michelle, because she turned into a gospel singer and then
I thought you was about to say God.
Guy,
yeah.
like the singer.
Yeah, no, I think you said Michelle turned into a God. You know how 2020
Yeah.
been going
Michelle,
around.
Michelle was trash, and I hate to say it, but she just was.
So let
She
me ask
was
you a question.
trash, and she was struggling in the back.
Yeah.
She's always
She's
struggling
become
in the
a much
back.
better singer, and I think gospel is her lane. She stayed
Yeah.
in, but she
This soul, this R&B movement,
she
the
was a
blues.
fill-in, man. She was a clear fill-in the blank.
The blues is not valid.
Yeah, I always thought Beyonce was the star. Like some people, even if they're not the best singer, like they're the star. Like,
No,
she was
yo,
the
I
better-
understand that.
She was the better dancer. She had the best stage presence. And all
I
that.
get that 100%. The look and the image,
Yeah.
she was all for it. But if
Toya
we're talking about
was always
talent,
my favorite. Toya Luckett and her album was fire.
and that's how you talking real now. Now you talking to me, cause the bitch was one of the best people in that group up until they.
And she's super fine as a grown woman.
She is, and then she got a couple kids now. She's still fine.
The only reason Beyonce got the forefront is because
She
it was
probably
her
bald
pop's
and
group.
belong here.
Because what?
It was her pop's group.
I
That's-
mean, she,
It's
she,
Beyonce though.
but she, the things I just said, like they undeniable. You know what I'm saying?
Put it like this, like
Some
if I
people
was
have it,
managing
some
the
people
group,
don't.
if I was managing the group, Kelly would have been the lead singer.
Now you gotta put
Well,
B. They wouldn't went nowhere if B was in the front. If I'm being
Kelly
honest.
had her
B
own
had
single
a,
career.
B looked
and
like Michelle. If I'm being honest, it comes down to like B.
Yeah, you
not
got
B.
the
Kelly
light
looked like
skin.
Michelle. You know what I'm saying?
And
And
she
it
was
really-
light skinned.
And you know how she
It
carried
really
herself.
It really
Regardless
is,
of the
son.
complexion.
It really is.
Regardless of the complexion, she was really the better entertainer. She
just
really is what
was.
people wanted to see. You know what I'm
And-
saying?
I always said that.
And granted, I do agree that the
as a non-Beyonce fan,
complexion it takes place, but I
That's
don't think
what-
that's the main.
And that's what
You know what I'm saying
the
behind that.
people wanted to see.
As a non-Beyonce fan,
Alright.
a fan of music, I would pay to go see Beyonce because I know her show
Yeah, and I
gonna
would
be
too.
popping. Kelly's show's gonna bore me to death.
I'm not gonna not say I wouldn't pay to go see Kelly, but I would definitely pay to go see Kelly.
I wouldn't.
I would pay to
her.
go
I
see
don't pay
Kelly.
to go see
I
nobody
love her.
live.
But the thing
I'm
about it is
to-
that you gotta put Kelly. Imagine there was no Michelle, no Latoya
I'll pay
Luckett,
to
none
see
of the
Rihanna.
whatever the
I'll pay
other
to see
girl
Rihanna.
name was. If there was just Kelly and Beyonce, they're equally great. They're both. They have
Kelly's a
that. They
better
have that
singer.
voice.
She's not a better dancer. She's
She's not a better
performer.
dancer, but she's not
Yeah.
a dancer. She never portrayed herself to be.
Yeah,
She's not
she's a
dancer.
singer.
So
Yeah.
that goes into your stage presence
It
and your
does.
performance and
But
all
it's
that.
not the performance.
And this is what it comes down to. Beyonce is a better performer. Kelly's a better singer artist.
So if we talking about dancing and singing and all that, what I would ask you is, who's the better performers out of Beyonce and Rihanna?
Rihanna.
I'm not asking you.
Oh,
Oh, I disagree with that.
my
too.
bad.
Beyonce's a better performer. Man.
Out of Rihanna?
But Rihanna, I think, has better music, and
So
Rihanna,
he's trying
Rihanna's
to
a good.
just
She has
sing
good
it and
shows.
just start it again. Don't
Performance?
worry about like.
She has good shows.
Big
I'm not
Snake, 'cause
knocking.
I
I
can
would pay to
listen
go see Rihanna too. I just said.
Over Beyonce,
I would-
performance-wise,
If,
though.
if I had to
Beyonce or
pay,
Rihanna?
I would say if I had to pick one because I like Rihanna's music more than Beyonce's, I would probably still pick Rihanna. But if you're saying mute the music, who giving you a better
Yeah.
show? Oh, I'm going to see Beyonce.
Like
I'm
vocal-wise and all that?
If you say mute
Talent?
the music, just know you can hear
Okay,
enough.
just
you
Just
can
watching
only
her
see-
dance.
You can only see the performance. It ain't just dancing.
Her
It's
body?
stage
No, he's not
presence,
moving.
body
Oh.
language, facial expressions, all that. Beyonce's gonna kill her in all of those aspects. But Rihanna, that don't mean Rihanna not gonna put on a dope show.
I ain't gonna lie.
Rihanna is dope at
I never
putting on
thought Rihanna
shows.
was
But
cute.
once you turn the music up, I'm paying to see Rihanna.
I don't know what it is.
But
You
that's
never
that's
thought
why I
Rihanna
said
was
like
cute
it was
beforehand?
it was obvious.
Possibly.
He never thought Rihanna was cute.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's always one crazy person in the room.
It really is always one.
I'm not trying to be that friend. That's why I said.
I didn't say she was the finest in the world.
She's definitely not the finest, but she's beautiful though. She's like naturally cute. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I don't like her attitude though.
And you know one other
That
girl
might
was
be-
cute that everybody say was cute?
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
Wait
Nah,
a minute.
I
what
don't,
you
I don't
talking
care about her either.
What are you talking about? This is why I'm not even gonna do it.
Okay, we're
Nah,
I
dude.
told y'all before I'm a stand, and I don't want to turn this into a Nicki show, so I'm gonna leave it the fuck alone.
Nah,
But she's far from an ugly woman inside and out, you guys, inside and out. But we just gonna leave it at that. What I will say is that I was talking
Nicki
about,
Minaj, right?
we was talking about billionaires, and I was talking about
You
Kylie
just gotta set that
Jenner / Kardashian. I was talking.
Kylie, rich.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, but I was saying, but we're talking about billionaires. But I was saying, I feel like a lot of people try to take away from her success, as because she come from wherever she come from. But I feel like she's still self-made billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yo, you gotta hustle to get that money. No
That's
matter
what I'm saying, like,
you
you
could
have-
be born into a billionaire family. That don't mean you a billionaire.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
And she,
She
I don't know
did
how
that.
self-made she is. 'Cause I know their mom put in work to help them land in some very important positions and stuff like that. But you gotta work to maintain that.
Mhm.
I gave Kylie all the props in the world because she hit something that a lot of people wasn't really hitting that hard.
But it's,
Oh,
a lot of people
shit.
don't understand this milestones of even being rich. You know what I'm saying? Levels of richness is even still a level up for them in their world, whatever the case may be. You're a millionaire now, you're a billionaire, you're a billionaire now, you're
They
Bill
say that.
Gates.
Right.
They say that first million's hard as hell to get to.
Nigga, we trying to get to a first couple of
But then
few
they
thousand.
still-
That shit harder than a bitch.
But
Yo,
then,
all right.
But then
That thing I said about Nicki, I just seen a picture of her before she became a star, and she alright. I don't know what the fuck all this clown. She's a clown now.
I don't like.
Just like right now, she
Well,
just like.
what she looked like before don't really
No, it
count.
always happens like that.
It's
though.
just like-
The authentic
tell me that's not-
version of the celebrities
I mean,
are always the better looking.
And look, that's
version of them.
attractive.
She was cute. I'm not saying she's ugly, but I don't mess with clowns, man.
Yeah, son, she ain't look like a clown, and then she look like.
Nah, he
So
not
this
talking
one
about
look
the way
like
she
she
No, I'm
looks.
was
talking
on
about. I'm talking about back then. She was. I already knew. I saw that.
Oh, you talking about the
picture.
Harajuku
But I also
yellow
saw
hair,
an
pink
older raggedy
lipstick,
picture of her when I'm
orange.
like.
Oh, I know which one you talking about.
So I don't
You
know.
talking about this
Do
one?
you have a
I
list
don't
of
know.
topics?
Yep.
Son, you like 12, son.
How old she was, man.
Son, she 12. She ain't even hit puberty in
Nah,
this
she
shit.
12.
Yeah, she didn't hit surgery.
And no,
man.
her hair, she is organically beautiful, skin wise, hair wise, she got it.
I feel like you gonna defend her.
I am.
to the
That's why I
grave.
said I don't like to talk about it.
I can't rock with her.
I don't like to talk about it because I respect her.
You know, when I really, I used to actually like her as an artist. You know, I really got mad at her when she got mad at Travis Scott because he sold more records than her.
I won't
So,
disagree with you, but
I was like, yo.
but what I will say about that, because I'm still Nicki standing in the day, she was not mad about the record. She was mad about how he ended up being number one on the Billboard because it was counting his merchandise. It wasn't counting hers.
And you know
So they was trying to tally. She was counting, but I agree, it's petty. It's petty because she's still Nicki Minaj, and it's number two. It's like what the fuck ever.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
as an artist,
Yeah.
oh, Cardi all day.
I knew he was gonna say it.
I mean, I think she's a better artist.
She don't write her own shit. How's she a better artist? She
Clearly,
she
Nicki wasn't writing her own stuff because
No.
this is a now versus then.
No,
Everybody got
clearly.
Legends of Safari right in front
I'm
of
not
that
gonna
shit?
say nothing
Wait a
because I don't want to
minute.
get this drink thrown on me right now. But
No, we're good. But wait a minute. It has been plenty platforms, plenty artists, even Safari has gone to say that they have never seen someone write for Nicki. Nicki has always been self-efficient, self-made, opposed to Cardi. And,
well, that's even more of
How
an
much they
insult.
got paid?
That's even more of an insult because now you saying you used
and
to
I'm
write
saying
up
if
here,
you
now
have
you write
evidence,
down
just
here.
bring it out. But I'm saying opposed to Cardi goes on public and says she's known for not write. She knows that she doesn't write her own shit. She's unapologetic about that.
But she's unapologetic about it because she knows that other people like Drake.
And that's fine.
Don't
But when
also
you have
write
people
their
who
stuff.
don't, when
Right.
you have people who come out and say that they write their own stuff, and no one can say, "Oh, I've written for this lady, so I have," you know what I'm saying? You can't prove that she haven't written for herself. How can you say she's a better artist when she's 11 years now
That's why I
on
said a
top?
better artist. I didn't say she writes better raps. So
But a
very
better
particular.
artist all around. Cardi B doesn't do any. What else does she do besides rap? She doesn't produce. She doesn't, what do you mean by artistry?
So she doesn't write anything on her own?
No, she does. But
Oh,
I'm saying.
okay. So you
But what
gotta give
I'm
her some
saying
credit.
is
Just like
that
you
when
gotta
you're
give.
comparing someone else to two people, you have to
So,
compare the people who
this is
write their
what-
own shit.
This is where I think this conversation when Nicki or when Cardi first said that is where I think people took it left. This is what people forgot. She says everybody has somebody writing their stuff for them.
Right.
That's the industry. It just is. And she was the one that was unapologetic about it. Everybody else tries to act like it's all them. It's very rare that mainstream artists are writing their own stuff. And if you are writing
100% I would agree with that.
and if you are writing
I would
your
agree
own
with
stuff,
that.
you probably fall into a lane
That's
with-
undiscoverable. I agree with
with
that.
somebody who's not the best out there.
Yeah, you know who?
I agree with that.
You know
I
who
agree
wrote
with
their
that
own
statement.
stuff? Jay-Z.
Meek Mill.
He stole people's shit.
Meek Mill.
Yeah,
No.
He wrote the shit, he did what other people
We gonna
did
get
in
down
his
to
shit.
it. We gonna get down to it. Meek
Well,
Mill.
I'm glad you said Meek
Meek
Mill,
Mill.
actually, because
Meek Mill.
the last thing I said was they probably not
Not
gonna
that
be
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
on a
average.
certain level in mainstream if
Yeah.
they're writing their own stuff because they're not being pushed.
And
out
I won't
there.
disagree
They're
with that
writing their own
statement.
stuff. They don't got somebody who knows the formula to get this hit song, knows the cadences and stuff like that. And it's an actual formula to that. FYI, you can look it up.
Meek Mill.
But when you got people that's been in the industry doing that for people their whole life, they know how to write a hit like that. Come on.
Meek Mill.
So back to my original point, Cardi all day.
Cardi for what?
I understand what you're saying. I agree with that 100%. I really do. It's
Cardi
just
for
that
what?
when I'm comparing
Cardi
the
better than
artistry, I would never put Cardi's artistry above Nicki Minaj. She's way too versatile. She has way too more research. She's done way too many things to say that Cardi is a bigger artist or had bigger artist capabilities than Nicki Minaj. And she's just not there yet. She hasn't proven enough for me.
I just think her songs are doper.
And that's your opinion versus mine. It might be.
Sometimes your
Someone
opinion
who
be
likes
right.
Cardi B in that aspect, but I just don't see it because I have a million more
Made
songs.
me like her. I didn't like her at first. I'm like, yo, you just keep doing it. Like,
I always like
can't
Cardi
be mad
though.
at
I
her.
can't say I never liked Cardi.
Nicki, I had to accept her. I said, you know what, she kind of different, and I'm like, okay, I'm listening. Okay, cool, I can rock with that. And every now and again, I hear her say something like, yo, that was fire. But Cardi, I'm just like, yo, why do you keep doing it every time?
I won't disagree with you.
So it's like I can't.
I'm not gonna disagree. I don't think Cardi's a bad artist. I think she's a very talented girl. However she maneuvers her talent in the world, I think she's great. But if I'm just picking a better artist, I'm gonna just pick Nicki.
I think Nicki was smarter about manipulating the business side of it,
Yeah, she
the
might be.
media side of it, because
she
tapped into a market that, like right now,
Nicki was huge on radio too.
that's what I mean. She was on a pop
right
station
now,
and all of that.
It's been a long time since it's been since her album since she put out a song. This is just me being a super fan.
Which was trash.
That she put, granted, that she put out a song that was radio promoted. After her album, any other single that she put on was not radio promoted. They're still Billboard 1, 2, 3s. They're still hitting it though.
That's because
They're
they're
still
always.
hitting it. But what I was saying, they're not
Nicki
radio
fans.
promoted. I'm just gonna say
It's
they're
the
not
Nicki
played on
fans.
the radio. That's hard to do.
Not really. Look at Beyonce. Beyonce put out a
It's
good
Beyonce.
song. Exactly.
She's the gas. She's the most
and it's
gas
Nicki.
person in the industry.
And Nicki is gas.
But no, a lot of people don't like her. A lot of people
So
don't like
let
her.
me
And
ask
just
you
like
this,
a lot of people do like her.
let me ask
But
you this,
a
right?
lot of people love Beyonce. You can't compare
Yeah.
that.
What,
with
what
a
pop
lot of
Beyonce
song?
got
What pop
old.
song? Like song that you can straight up say, okay, this is a pop song. Can you say that Cardi came out with?
She's not a pop artist, so I can't really say
Well,
that.
she got the #1 song in the world right now.
But is it a
So,
pop song?
hang on, no, it's the #1 song in the world.
Well, we
that
talking about
means
pop then.
that means that even though it's not a pop song, those other genres are saying we playing this on our stations. We playing this.
But you can say the same about Nicki
hang
though.
on, this is my point. When you say that about Nicki, is her song a pop song or is it a rap song?
It's all the above.
Her songs be pop songs.
Pop.
And I was
They
like,
play Starships on 100.5, whatever that shit is, and 6.7. That's a pop song.
Listen,
Like,
Nick, this is why I said she kind of manipulated the
and
business side
this
of
is
it.
why I didn't want to go into it because I really
This is a
love
good
her from the
conversation.
death of me.
I'm not
Like, I
knocking
really
her.
do.
Like you got to be a genius to know how to tap into other markets and stuff like that in order to sell yourself.
And
I think she did that by coming out with songs that had a certain type of sound and
And-
grabbing those people that wasn't gonna listen
I
to
think
her
she's more
rap
than
song.
music.
With her rap, yeah, she's a clown.
But what I'm saying, like you said, she can manipulate the market. She has good.
With certain music, though.
But
And
she
I'm
can
not-
get on. She can get on
So
any
what-
carpet.
and I'm
She
not.
can get on any platform.
And I'm not trying to be biased neither. Too, if Nicki was not in Meek's life, he probably would not have like elevated to that next step. Neither.
What next step? He's at the same step.
No. There was here. No.
Yo, it's not like you just got stressed out, bro.
Yo,
why are you still talking
no,
about me?
No. I'm being dead ass.
She had an impact. She had an impact.
I'm gonna be dead ass. When they made that Chris Brown song, trust me, Meek went up a
I
different
remember
step.
that.
There was a different step Meek went up in which people are like, oh
Just
shit.
because you go up a step don't mean you don't land back on this.
But I think when it
Might
comes down
lose
to that, I
your
think it was
balance.
just the power of both two high power names. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
that's-
With Meek and Nicki.
That's
but
what
I
I'm saying
understand
though.
what you're saying.
That
but
goes
the hype
back.
came up
That goes back
behind
to the Nicki point in regards to everything. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? She out here moving mountains. That's almost like a Drake stimulus.
That's a lot of that has to do with status though, than actually has to do quality of music and artistry. Status trumps everything. Why do you think people want iPhones? You think they want them because it's the actual best phone? I got a Galaxy S20 and an iPhone both in my pocket. No, the iPhone is not better.
He was waiting to get that off.
No, I'm
He
just
was waiting
making
to
a
get
point.
that
And I
off. He
only
was
made this
waiting-
point.
he was waiting to get that off.
Come on,
Hold
son.
No,
on.
I felt the
Hold
same
on.
way.
Hold
I felt the
on.
same way
Hold
when I
on.
first heard the
Hold
Hold
iPhone.
on, hold on, I got you. I got you.
No.
I-
I felt
Only
the
thing
same way.
Talk that shit.
I'm not gonna
Talk that shit. Listen,
I'm
man.
just saying I'm qualified to speak on it. But this one provides a status for it. If you got an iPhone, people feel
Pretty
different.
much.
I've had people sit in front of me and judge me because I wasn't holding an iPhone. And they were trying to force me to get one. And so it's literally a status thing. When you're at a certain status, people
My
look at you
family call them
different,
devil
regardless.
phones.
They are.
Yo, people,
I swear to God.
I've had people tell me that people that have iPhones are part of cults.
My culture,
Hey,
everyone
act like
who
it.
doesn't
Listen
have
to
an
your
iPhone in my
customers.
family call them devil phones.
Oh, you got an iPhone.
You listen
Team
to the customers.
iPhone. Who got
Yo,
iPhone?
not even just
We all do.
iPhone. Yo,
Team
not just
iPhone.
iPhone.
It is
Jordans
Android
too.
loser. I mean,
Jordans.
Android user.
Jordan shoes like listen.
Not a loser.
Very cultish.
So look, if you're willing to line up and stay outside to get a phone for fucking a week,
I ain't doing that.
It's the same for J's. Why you
And
wearing
that's what I did. I did the same
Oh,
thing with
okay.
Jordan.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do either of that shit.
I'll be honest, I never was.
It come
one of
how
these
it come
people.
for me.
I'm be honest.
But you know what it is about Jordans though? Status.
I can't.
People
I
gotta
haven't
say
bought
they
a
got
pair of Jordans
J's,
a day in my life.
iPhones, they gotta say they got Gucci.
I think I have. I've had 2 pair of Jordans.
Son, yo,
I wore them
my
about
boy
6
asked
around.
about some bounce. I can't even say it. That the
Balenciaga?
yeah,
No, I seen somebody with some on the other day. I'm like,
It's
yo,
ugly as a
Balenciaga
bitch,
ugly.
son.
Feel like he was wearing cars on his feet.
Son, them shits is ugly. Them shit looking like them Yeezys you was talking like Yeezys. Yeezys is ugly as a
Okay,
bitch.
but my thing is, from the side, them Johns look
I don't
tough.
even know where
From the
that
sides,
thought
they
came.
look
No,
tough.
they didn't.
The sides that look tough is when the front came
Son, like-
around. Them Johns look some like some Sonic
Son, they
shit.
looking like
They look like
you
Sonic
never,
Hedgehog.
they looking like, alright, you never been to jail. So, that's a good thing. They look like high top Patagons. Those are jail shoes. They look like high top jail shoes. Them shit just do
If
like,
I'm trying to go to jail and get your point.
that's how ugly them shit is. I'm like, yo, you about to spend $300 on some shit.
I know, God,
You spend $300 for shit
At
inmates
least
getting
2
for
weeks in
free.
here. See what he talking
You got
about.
a real loud one.
Hey, look. You never been in jail.
Like, I'm just saying, like, look, it's just like,
Yo,
yo.
can I ask y'all a question? Y'all ever seen somebody like that y'all know fresh out of jail, like their mannerisms and how they act?
Yeah, jail.
Yes.
Jail broken.
Bro, I thought that shit was.
No, it don't be like that all the time. It depends on how long
Okay,
they
but
been.
what was your
Nah,
Yeah.
niggas be jailbroken. Let's not pretend.
Now, if
They
you been in
do
there
how
for a
they
minute,
got.
you gonna know.
Yes.
Nah, man. I remember my cousin got out of jail. She was eating ramen noodles.
Oh, I didn't expect you to say she.
She made gumbo.
She.
She made
bro.
gumbo
She
in
made
a
a cake on
plastic
top of the
bag.
stove?
Right.
Nah, bro. The way how she made these ramen noodles was spooky, bro. I ain't never seen this shit.
How did they taste them?
In a coffee pot.
I ain't tried to taste it.
Son, I know you them shit was dead, son.
I'm cool. That's not my journey, bro.
How she made them? I need to know. What recipe she used?
At first, she like.
She had the Slim Jims?
Yeah.
Yo, Slim Jim.
Okay. See, look, I know. She had the
I tried to protect her. But nah, at first though, I'm gonna be honest. She does what I'll probably say like a good 45% of people do. Like she was just eating them raw. I was like, all right, cool, that's normal.
I've done that
That's
before
normal,
as
that's
a
normal.
fucking child.
That's normal.
Yeah,
that's
when I
normal.
was a kid,
And then-
that's childish.
And then she
As
turned
an adolescent.
and then she turned it up on me, right? She pointed at the bag. I reached over to the bag, 2 Slim Jims, poured them out. I'm like, okay, all right, it's about to get freak nasty in here. So, so she gets the pot, right?
Cheese. I knew it.
Cheese.
My sister doesn't, but she's fat.
Nah, man, this shit was so gross.
Please not use the F word.
No, but she's
Yeah,
okay. I'm sorry.
different
She's obese.
Just
That's
the,
different.
just the sound
and
of
she's
it.
comfortable with
Alright.
that, so she's okay.
What? That sounds worse.
Nah, bro.
I'm fat, but I ain't gonna beat you. I'm just saying I'm fat. Nah.
Bro, it was just the sound of the cheese coming out, and nah, bro. She tried
Yeah.
to whip it like the Migos and shit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I've
nah,
seen that
this
shit
ain't-
way too many times by my
Nah.
sister. She don't.
She sat there and ate it like it was a 5-star restaurant too.
So,
She-
hold
And
on.
they be trying to offer
So she was
you
eating
some-
dry. So she eating dry noodles, cheese, and Slim Jims.
No.
No,
She
she
cooked
made
them. She
the
cooked them.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, she cooked
melted the cheese, added the Slim Jims
Boy.
like hot dogs back in the children's
Nah,
days. You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Uncle gonna fuck around and use the same pot. Talking about his
She put the
wash.
Cheetos in?
No,
The same
no hot-
pot.
no hot
His
Cheetos?
own.
I'm about to
No,
say
that's
she
what
ain't
his
gonna
own
do
look
yo.
like.
We're your cousin with lot
Cheetos, bro?
She did counting time. She
Nah,
didn't
she-
make gumbo.
That's what I asked you. Like,
She
you
ain't
make
made
gumbo?
I think she did do county. I think she
Yeah,
did
she
do
ain't
county.
go
Oh,
upstate.
I don't
She
know
did
the system
county
like
time.
that.
But then
She
she
had
made the
some hot
gumbo in a
Cheetos.
plastic bag.
Exactly. If she went upstate, she would have had the hot
The
Cheetos
hot
and the
Cheetos.
pickles.
Hot Cheetos in the pickle?
Yeah, that,
Yo, I heard they really be getting busy in there. Like, they be playing cards, and you be having to, like, bet honey buns, and you don't get a honey bun
Have
up.
y'all ever been on a jail visit and you went into? Y'all been on a jail visit before, right? I'm assuming. So you go
I've
into the
been in
vending.
jail before.
So you go into
You've been
the
on jail visit before, right?
I have. Gotta take shoes
So
off and
the
shit.
vending machines, they got like the food that you can heat up in the microwave. Y'all ever ate like the wings in the package?
I never
in there?
seen the
I know what
vending
you're talking
machine.
about.
Them shit's really good. No one thinks them shit's good.
Nah,
I thought they was.
I don't try nothing in jail.
They was a little wet.
Eh.
They was a little wet, but they was
It
still good
wasn't
as
bad.
fuck.
Like, I
The
ate
meat
them.
was
I
good.
definitely ate them all.
The
you
meat
know
was
what I'm saying?
good as fuck.
Nah,
I'm not eating no
And they
vending
sold them at
machine food.
Conduit. That's why I brought them up, because they sold them at Conduit in the vending machine.
I didn't even trust
Yeah, I want to eat no vending. I can't eat no vending machine food.
You get hungry. It's a long
See,
drive.
Okay.
We get hungry.
They got chips and shit.
Scared me.
Chip don't cut it. You got to eat meat.
Listen,
I mean,
I'll take a sandwich with me or something.
I feel you.
All right,
You
so
get hungry.
out of everybody on this pod, right? We all went to jail.
No.
Who the first one to go down?
We did not go to
taking
jail.
Shit, I'm down.
You went to jail?
No, I said if we all.
Oh.
Who the first one to go down?
What you mean go down?
Like, you know what I'm saying? They like, yo, man, they just beat the brakes off, dude. Like, you really getting like tormented in there.
I don't know.
I'm light skinned and small, so.
I just want to say I might be the first to go down only
Am I
because.
putting, bro? Listen.
Are you putting up a fight at least?
First of all, yes.
Okay, wait, hold on. I think this is kind of fair because technically a female jail get busy in there too, so we
Wait,
can't.
when you say go down, what do you mean? Like go, get booked or like get in trouble?
Like, who telling? I'm not telling.
Oh, you're not snitching?
Oh, that's what you said?
No, we can do everything.
No, but what are you saying? What do you mean by
I'm saying once you in there, who is the first person?
Who the first victim of jail?
Oh, it's
beat
not
up?
gonna be me.
Who the first?
It's
beat
not gonna
up?
be you.
No, because I feel like I'm very much so like I'm very sociable to read people and know how you approach people and some kind of and some kind of.
Jail is not a sociable place.
I understand what you mean, but I'm saying in
She
some
said
kind
she get
of.
along with people. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I really do get along with people, but in the instance I don't, I might be booked for longer than I expected because I will really murder you. Out of fear that you're gonna murder me. That's how I think of jail, though. That's really how I think of
Yo,
jail.
honestly, I feel like you got a real good chance.
No,
of getting along with everybody.
Word.
Who dislikes
You're a fun.
You really
funny
do.
dude, son.
Who's gonna fuck
dislikes
with
you?
you?
You
Yeah.
funny, son. You funny.
Yeah,
son.
yeah,
They gonna like, yo, ASAP, what you think?
Yeah.
They gonna fuck with you because they
Yo,
gonna think
man.
you a pretty boy.
Boy,
They gonna fuck with you because they gonna think that you a bully, but they don't even.
They not gonna think I'm
You know
a pretty
what I'm
boy.
saying?
They gonna be like,
It's
why he
stereotypical,
act like
though.
he the man?
It's
Nah, because you
stereotypical.
gonna say some like
Yo,
real.
listen, I heard people talking at the job, and I laugh at them like, yo, your little
Nah.
words don't.
Nah,
That's how I
Fucking
act,
job,
right?
though.
Nah, but
That's
you
a
know,
job.
but that's
Where
how
niggas
I
got
act.
freedom.
But you know when people are saying this
You
kind
gonna-
of
you
stuff
gonna
about
say
you,
something that's gonna
and you
fuck
getting
them up.
around a bunch of brolic men, they like, yo, who this little nigga?
I
think
just
he
think
is?
that niggas gonna think
Like-
that you think that you too good off of like in jail perspective
They
of how
gon'
they
they
will
gon'
look at
they
you.
gon' think
I feel as
Yeah.
if you would say
And I
something
walk
that'll
like
fuck them up subconsciously. You'd be like, listen.
You would try to joke your way out of shit
Yeah.
sarcastically.
I get my ass whooped.
I'm like, whatever you see is whatever you get. What you give to me is whatever you get. I give to you.
Bro.
You going to the bang.
You going
fighting.
You're done.
You going to the
They're
bang.
giving you the chair. It's over.
Damn it, it's on me.
That's how, yo, when it's
Who'll be the
rare,
first
son.
person trying to sneak a weapon in?
I'm getting shagged early.
Me.
Try to sneak.
I'm
away.
not gonna lie to you.
You trying to sneak it in?
I have a lot of cousins who've been to jail plenty of times, and I don't think I'm safe in there. Me being as tiny as I am, no.
Why
I
sneak
really
a
don't.
weapon in when you can make one?
I would try to. Toothbrush, you know, shaving
how
in
you
the
make
wall
it?
as
How
much
you
as
make
I
it? Talk to me.
can.
How you make it? We got an insider here.
I know insider, son.
But can't you take a toothbrush
It
and shave it along the wall and
Yeah.
make it into a shave? That's the first thing I would think of.
How long that take? Be real. How long that take?
Couple of nights.
Nah, it take about 6 strokes.
Nah, for an extra strong, nigga.
What the hell? You, oh, this your ashtray? My bad.
Yeah. Nah, you good. That's her ashtray.
Who ashtray?
White girl. White camera girl.
Why we have an
Why you gotta be like the white
Are
girl?
we able to smoke?
Or you can't say the Caucasian chick.
Oh, you can bring a weed shit. You know what I'm saying? You want her to get too high though.
I be smoking that
It's like a
shit.
secret.
Huh? Me, I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying?
You don't smoke.
I really don't.
Since
I
when?
also do
I really
not
don't.
smoke.
I really don't smoke.
You don't smoke either?
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's the
Who?
eyes.
You.
I'm high now.
Me
He's
too.
smoking right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the eyes.
I put the blunt out
Hey,
as
man.
soon as I put my car in park. Like,
Hey man, I don't want to get too far away from anything. I know we talked. I meant to segue into it a little bit earlier, but
Oh,
you
now
know,
we got topics.
no, I've been had topics. I just want y'all to get y'all shit off. You kind of had a little bit of trouble, but Offset and Cardi, man, we knew the white was on the roll.
Can I say one thing?
Okay.
This bitch just said.
What she said?
I
What
don't
she said?
cut.
Hold on.
This bitch just said. This bitch just said. I don't cook. I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got this ring. Bitch, that's how you got a divorce.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Can I say
Cause I
this
cook
too?
and clean way too fucking much, and that nigga love.
I want to say something.
Can I say something too?
Yeah.
Can I say something too? If I can be honest too, Offset did say something, which I feel is kind of foul, because she did just have a kid. He said, yeah, while you at it, why don't you get that loose ass pussy tightened?
Oh wow!
I was like,
that's what he said. When did he say that?
He said,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't related to the kid.
Not to the kid.
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know, man.
I'm pretty sure it's related to some other activities that she may have took part in before they were together, before that kid came along. That's what I would assume, because I didn't even think about kid when I read that. I just thought about her image as a person and as an artist and the way she presented herself from the first point she became in the spotlight.
Yo, don't you got an album coming out?
yeah, I mean, yeah.
She said she did.
No, I think one of them got an album.
She said she don't got no album coming out anytime.
I think this is promotion.
Nah, they look like they been tired of each other, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, we ain't seen no lovey. They live with each other. We ain't seen not one lovey-dovey picture in a hot minute. Hot minute. They known for that. They too wild not to. Nah.
This is where I'm tied up at, right? So, I'm the type of person where I don't care if I'm doing something wrong. If I tell you you're doing something wrong, I'm either right or I'm wrong in my idea of whatever it is you're doing. So let's say I shot somebody and I told him, yo, you shouldn't stab people. He could say, yeah, but you just shot somebody. But it doesn't mean that he should stab people, right? Now people might be like, yeah, but
you're right. I concur.
Now people tend to lean on the, yeah, you shouldn't be talking. It doesn't mean I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? So he's telling her, according to the sources, that the arguments, and she was saying they just was arguing a lot. Apparently the arguments was about him saying, yo, I don't think you should be making this stop music. You gotta really chill and worry about your image and stuff like that. And they're arguing about that, right? I know. I had the same thing. I had the same reaction.
So
but is he wrong?
Well, let me ask you a question.
He is wrong.
Let me ask you a question.
Why is he wrong?
Why did he get with her?
Hold on. But is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong, and the reason he's not wrong is because she can say that's her persona that's making her money. She was doing that before she got
so
her.
no, he's not wrong, or she's right. Which one are you doing?
But what's changed in their life? They're married, and what else?
They got a kid?
They married and they got a child. So, with that being said, as big as the artist she is, right?
How many kids Offset got?
I don't know.
3.
I don't really care.
And how much shit he talking about? And he like.
I'm saying I don't really care because they're in the marriage. So
Yeah.
this is what counts primarily over everything. I'm not saying that other kids don't count, but when you talking about the marriage counts before anything. And I know a lot of women hate hearing that. It just is what it is, no matter what. But this is her kid, and he's saying, yo, you gotta chill. If his, and I don't know if this is the detail, but if his idea is like, listen, you my wife, you have a daughter now, you gotta present yourself differently. I don't care what he did before. He right.
But he's still doing what he's doing though.
But he did right. That's why I said, just because somebody might not be qualified to say it in your eyes, don't mean that they're wrong. So you shouldn't argue with them on
You're agreeing with Offset.
I don't know if that's the details. I'm saying that if that was his premise behind saying that, then he's right.
So my question is.
But it doesn't mean if she said, well, you shouldn't be doing it either.
So,
I'm not saying she's wrong. She would be right too.
My question is this: what attracted them to one another?
Probably the same thing that he doesn't like now.
So with that being said, if you already know a persona about somebody, can you be mad about what you already know?
That's what they are.
Yes, you can.
So if you
hang on, let me tell you why.
If you can be mad at who they are, why would you choose to go in that direction? Know it's going to make you mad. Okay, so that's Jay-Z.
Well, the thing that happens is when two people are together, they're not married as soon as they meet. They expect to grow to that point. The key word is grow.
Expect is another key word.
Hold on, the key word is grow.
Expect is another key word.
Expect is another key word, and that expectation is set on both parties. I'm pretty sure that she didn't say, I don't expect you to grow, because if she didn't, then she wouldn't have expected to be a wife.
Okay.
So there is expectation on both sides. The thing that creates disappointment is when expectations aren't met, whether good or bad.
Okay.
When you expect something and it doesn't happen, disappointment happens.
Okay.
No matter what, right or wrong. So, if he expected growth, which could have come out of communication, conversation, we don't know that part. I'm just saying, if that was his expectation, you can be mad. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just life. What I am saying, though, is that he's not wrong for saying that, and if she said that to him, she also wouldn't be wrong. So people are judging this wrong to say he shouldn't be saying that because of what he does. If he right, he right.
The probably can't call it cut of black, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
bro. If it can talk and pronounce it, it can.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like there's
you
no
know
way
what I'm saying, man.
There's no way he'd be mad at this, bro. Like at the end of the day, you kind of knew what it was when you signed up.
And what was it? Did she have a daughter already? While still presenting herself this way?
No, the daughter. Okay, you can have that one. What else you got?
That was just a question.
What, no. What's
So how did he know? Because things changed. She literally grew a child inside of her.
Okay.
And people do adjust. When you become a wife, you're also expected to not be the exact same person. If you are the exact same person as you are before marriage, that you are after marriage, that's a you problem, because you shouldn't be exactly the same. You should actually be better, because now this person deserves more.
I agree with that.
Plus side. So
y'all got quiet. Did I just shut it down? Hit that.
Oh no, I was just about to say fucking relationship.
So nah, bro.
I'm like,
my biggest thing is like that's cool and all. You gave a cool little church speech, but nah, bro. At the, but, nah. Don't get me wrong. Like in a perfect world, that sounds lovely. But at the same token, just because something comes into somebody's life in general, there's only two directions you're going. You can only get better, or you can only get worse.
And when the things get worse, you argue, and sometimes you don't make it.
Okay, so
I never said she was wrong. I said he was not wrong for saying what he said.
Okay, I thought you were just siding with her. Okay.
You see how y'all be hearing what y'all want? This generation be one side.
Nah, because I mean that's the art of conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know, I would have just, you know what I'm saying, said I don't know.
The biggest art of conversation is listening objectively on both sides.
Is it?
It's art. Everybody didn't master it.
You know who didn't listen? Adam.
He sure didn't.
Who Adam listened, Eve didn't listen.
Oh, Eve didn't listen?
Eve gave the Adam the apple.
You know who didn't listen?
He got the order from God. He didn't listen.
You're not reading.
Oh my lord!
Come on,
Not
man.
must be
You talking
blame
about
the
the Bible?
women for everything.
Come on.
Not reading, man.
Son, Eve gave that nigga the apple, man.
Okay, speaking of the females,
She made him a
man,
pop.
Power manipulation, man. Woman's strongest
I'm about
power.
to say, if Eve gave that nigga a motherfucking vest with dynamite on it, should he keep it on or take it off?
Listen, she touched his shoulder the right way and smiled nice enough.
Alright,
He probably did
it. Yeah.
listen,
Just
man,
blew up.
Yeah,
What
that
a
nigga,
feeling.
All right, I'll blow up for you, girl.
I ain't
nigga would have been the Ghana Eve talking about Allahu Akbar and shit. Like,
I was
Yo,
at
that was
City Hall
racist.
for like
That
3
wasn't
days,
racist. What's the
working on it outside.
Nah, for real, let's have this conversation, right? I know you don't want to talk about it, but this is a positive one. This is positive. Because he was quiet last time. So, we were kind of showing out low-key at the City Hall, man. Motherfuckers doing the slide.
I was just like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I will never deny the fact that some people really lose sight of what's going on and why they're there. Because you can obviously see the people who are there for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
That's obviously there.
Yeah.
If you deny that, you just trying too hard. You know what I mean? You really are. But what I will say is the things that I saw visually, like the point that was trying to be made, is they put up like poster boards and they were writing chalkboard on the poster boards that they put up. They put up wanted signs of the police officers involved in every single last crime or whatever. So, you know, the visual itself meant something. But if you look at people's lives and stuff like that, like, of course you're going to get the wrong idea of what's going on. But when it comes to like the activities that's going on, you have the pro-black DJs, not to say they're necessarily pro-black because they were playing a lot of Spanish music, a lot of different, a lot of techno.
But it shouldn't even be all about black people.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. So they was playing a whole bunch of lot of music. But what I will say that when it came to the songs like Cupid Shuffle and Try to Slide and all of that, everybody was dancing to it like it was a street. It was like a flash mob. It was really like nice to be. I was in there dancing with them. Like it was really nice to see. It was really united. You know what I'm saying? But then you go on Facebook and then you look at the news and you look at people's lives and it's like you don't see the shit that was actually great about you know what it's there for. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. And looking at it from people's actual Facebook lives,
yeah, it looked like a big ass party.
I was like, damn, we out here just.
It looked like a big party. It really does. Even when I looked at my life, because I saved it to my phone, I went back and looked, and I was like, damn, what the fuck did it look like? It looked like a block party out here, you know what I'm saying?
Block party.
But you really have to be down there walking, seeing, stay there for a minute to see what the fuck is really going on. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit really do look like a mess when it comes to looking at it on camera, like outside of being there. It really do.
Man.
It really do.
Shout out to us, though. I'm not gonna lie. Well, shout out to just the culture in general. I'm not gonna sit here and say just all black people. No, shout out to the culture in general. What I feel as if is going on, man, is I like how we're able to turn a lot of negative situations into positives. Even if it is not even necessarily a party, but like, do you understand how much negativity? Like, do you know how hard it is to turn like an average, like really really aggressive person and just be like, yo man, we just gonna try to chill out. No man, fuck all that. We here for no. Hold on.
Yeah, that's me.
Let's run that.
That's fine. I'm throwing shit.
Chill out, boys. You know what I'm saying? This ain't our
I
turn.
was watching this shit on YouTube today. It was called The Big Debate, and it's with this lady, and she's a black lady, and she hosts a whole lot of big, not just about racism, but different conversations. You know, LGBT communities, just a whole bunch of different like debates that people don't usually see eye to eye on. Black people, white people, they all sit in a room in a big old audience.
Yeah.
Y'all good on this?
Hey,
Yeah, we gonna fight about it in the car some more, but
Yo, what I gotta say is stop snitching, man.
stop snitching.
Yeah.
Don't let me catch you.
Hey, it's way better now.
You feel me now? I feel you. Well, let me in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen,
Go
man.
ahead, man. I got you.
I
wonder if it was showing us
This is
clear.
my last question I want to ask y'all, right? Because I'm pretty sure we're all pretty close with family here.
I'm such a family girl.
Vanessa Bryant.
Next time, right?
Oh,
I can
please. Oh my God! I'll send you cash.
Who Vanessa
We all
Bryant?
cash out.
It
Kobe.
depends on what y'all
Who's
want.
Vanessa Bryant? I don't listen. I have my own life.
Kobe Bryant.
I have my own life. I ain't got time for celebrity wives and
The
shit.
last name.
Wait, what are you talking about,
Okay.
Vanessa?
All right, Vanessa Bryant
Yeah.
All right.
kicked her mom out of the house.
Wait, was that real? Because I thought that was fake news.
That's her house now.
Hold on. Who? Hold on.
But it was her mom. That's
Hold on. Her mom or Kobe mom?
Her mom.
Yeah, that's personal.
So what, Bob?
That's personal.
What?
That's
You gonna kick
personal.
moms out?
That's personal.
Listen,
You don't know what the mama did.
You don't- yeah,
know
exactly.
what Vanessa did. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. They
Yeah,
got
you
money
don't
at
get
the end of
the
the day,
family
so they'll be
shit.
okay.
So what happens if
Don't
she
get
just?
nothing domestic, boy.
If it
Why
was
she
Kobe
kicked her
mom, it would be totally different. Like,
Exactly. That's why I said who mom.
So y'all don't know why she kicked her out?
That's what we're trying to
I
figure
thought it
out.
was
That
fake
means-
news the whole
that
time I
means-
seen it. But
I
I
don't
thought it
care
was
yet.
fake
She
news.
probably tried to kill her. I don't care
You
yet.
think the mom tried to?
No,
It's
I said
her
she
biological
probably-
mother.
We just don't know.
You don't know
Hey
what happened.
man, all I'm asking is this: put it in y'all's own shoes. Y'all kicking moms out?
Depends on
Mama,
what
I
mom
would
did
never
or
kick
didn't
you
do.
out, but I would ignore the fuck out of you. I would
Yeah.
ignore the shit out of her.
My mom ain't going nowhere, but I don't know what's going on.
So what is it?
now.
What does it take to get mama kicked out?
Nothing. I would
My
never
mom
kick
ain't
my
going
mom.
nowhere.
Mom could try to steal everything in a bank account.
My
Man,
mom
you gotta
would
go.
leave my
Sorry.
house.
This bank account, come on, business.
My mom
My
not
mom
like
the
that.
type to be
See,
like, I'm about
that's
to
what
get
I'm saying.
out.
That's why I said, what would it
You
take?
don't-
What mom have to do?
She would
Yeah, I don't-
if she's a very
Hey, listen,
lady,
every
she would be
person
like, I'm about to
alive
leave.
has a line. And
I don't have a line with my mother.
Oh, well,
I don't either.
I ain't gonna lie.
She
My
get on
mom,
my nerves really bad, but I would never
I don't.
put her outside. Like,
Listen.
my mom used
Who
to.
said she put her outside?
that's kicking her out.
Nah, that mean you kicking them
You
out
gotta
of
go
that house.
outside. Then you
She
gotta
might
find
got-
someone
Okay,
else.
wait. So let's say she did say get it how you live.
I'm pretty sure she did.
Nah, what if she did though?
She told her, Vanessa told her mom to get
What
out
do
of
you mean, get it how you live? Like,
Hey,
what does that mean?
Yo, get it how you get it.
Does that mean you cutting me off? Like, wholeheartedly?
Nigga told her do what you do.
listen, man. If that's a cold-hearted female, you tell your mom to get it. how
Nah,
you
but listen,
live,
she got
man.
kids too. Who's to say that she wasn't trying to overstep her bounds with the kids and stuff
I
like
got a
that?
question,
You know what I'm saying?
though.
Like, there's a lot of stuff when somebody's living with
What
you.
about when it
especially
comes to
if you got
in-laws?
kids.
What about when it's when you and your spouse and you living with an in-law?
In-laws not allowed.
In-law ain't allowed in the crib?
In-laws are not allowed.
So if they like over the age of like,
No, they're not allowed.
damn.
I've
My-
been
my
living in-law
blood-
life for 3
My
years
own
now.
blood is not allowed in my house with my wife for an extended period of time. You need a couple of weeks, cool. You need to live here, can't do it.
Oh, you give out a couple weeks? Okay, so what if? Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, you can't get no
That
mail.
might be longer than a couple of weeks, but
So
it
how
definitely
about-
gonna mean this is where you live now.
Can't get no
not
mail.
now.
That's not where you live.
Exactly. You can't
I
get
ain't
no
gonna
mail.
lie. I had a couple family members try to pull that. They're like, yeah, man, I don't know how. You know, I just need a couple days on my feet. Like, okay.
And you said no? In every house I've had 2 or more people to ask to move in with me, and I've let them move in with me. But that's not a problem
You
because
got
they know.
kids?
No.
No, I had
But
some.
that's insufficient. It's not a problem.
That's different.
The problem is, I don't want to say it's necessarily a problem, but the problem it kind of is a problem that I've never lived without my boyfriend's dad living in a house with
Your
us.
boyfriend dad.
Yeah, he's lived
He
in
pay
all
rent?
3 of our houses with us.
You pay rent?
Yeah, I wish I had a
Alright,
camera.
so Wait, hold on, wait. Do you get mail there?
You about to have her man
You
come
get
sit.
mail?
He's been living in all three of our
Alright, look.
Talk to her nice. Like, hold on.
I mean, it's whatever.
I'm trying to think,
It's
like,
so. Listen, I've come to the point where I've kind of like settled with the fact that like maybe he might be around for a lot.
But that nigga gonna be around forever. He
That's
getting
what I'm
mail.
saying.
You said a lot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. So it's just come to a point like, is it right or is it wrong? Because
Wait, hold on,
I've come to
Before
be
you
accustomed
answer-
to it.
Before you answer, I got you. I know what you about to say. I got you, big fella. I got you.
Alright, I'm finna get disrespectful this motherfucker.
Got you, big fella. You better.
I'm saying, yo, do he be watching this? Listening to this? Yo,
no, yes,
wait.
I'll show him. I mean, it's not a problem. We
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
like,
shit at
listen.
home.
Wait, before. Hold on.
Alright, I'm
Play
finna
it
get
twice for you
disrespectful
now.
this motherfucker.
You had to get the clarity. That's the real one.
Alright, man.
Chop.
Grown ass man.
Mm.
Stan, he got to go.
Got
I would like.
I would agree.
If you would agree, you need to put.
Hang on, I got a question.
But it's
'Cause
not.
that's your
'cause it-
boyfriend.
yeah. And if it was my
Family
dad,
member.
you're not gonna tell my dad he gotta go.
So this
So
leads
that's
me
why
to
I
your
see it
point.
as.
Because you said your mom ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
my
what I'm
mom.
saying.
Yeah, my mom's definitely ain't going nowhere.
That's
So
what
how
I'm
you know
getting
this person don't feel this way about their
That's
dad?
exactly what I've
And
been.
that's again, I, whose name is on the lease?
Me and my boyfriend.
Mm.
We share everything literally half.
It should be 1/3.
I agree.
So your mom paying rent?
That's
Wait,
my
so
house.
he's not
no.
paying. He's not paying
Oh.
anything at all.
So what
So
you're
what's the
basically,
double
you're
standard?
justifying what she's saying.
I stay by myself. It's my house.
No,
I'm
you
not
said-
with
But
her.
if your mom-
We're doing a hypothetical. We're doing a
Yeah.
hypothetical.
Oh, if I had a spouse,
No.
then
If you had a
then-
No,
spouse
if you
and
had your mom in
because
your
you said
house.
you ain't kicking your mom out no matter what.
Yeah.
You
If I had
said
a
there is
spouse,
no
mom-
line. You said there is no line.
Yeah, there is no line. Like mom.
So even if she's not
so-
paying rent, she can still stay there. That's the line. Now there's a line.
He like, mom ain't going nowhere.
But the only
wait,
thing
hold on,
hold on.
Question.
Do you guys make him do things to earn that stay there?
Make
Like,
him?
does he
Me,
have to clean? Does
it's
he
not
have
my
to-
point. I can express to my boyfriend as much as I want to about even a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I cross my life and express to his
Who moved
dad.
in with who first? You moved in with him first?
No, we moved in together. Like,
And
we-
he bought his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How else would that happen? Yeah. I didn't say. Hey,
I was just saying, like, maybe the father, y'all would have moved in together, the father fell on hard times.
every
and just-
time it was a moving date.
No, like the very first
The
time, like,
very
was
first
y'all-
time we moved in on the same day, all three of us.
That's what's up. So
It's
y'all-
not. No, he's a lot to deal with. Like, he's very hard. He's very, like, me and him not had a lot of time, but I love him still. You know what I'm saying? We've been around. We're
That's-
still family at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's really
But
tough, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
it is definitely tougher
Because
than that.
yo, listen to this though.
But I've come to realize that he's just a man who's just always going to be around because my boyfriend enables him. You know what I'm saying? He wants to take care of his
And
elders.
that's just
And
father,
I want to take care of my elders too, but my parents, they live together. They're not together, but they got a weird relationship where they live in the same house, different apartments, so they help each other.
That's
You know what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
And I help them as they help each other, and then so his way of helping his parents is
Ooh, I got an idea.
Listen, man.
Why don't you let the father move in with your parents?
no.
That won't work?
My mother is deteriorating, and my dad is too much of a character. But the thing about it is that he's married. He's married to my boyfriend's mom. But
So
Where
they're
the
not
mother at?
separated for the
They separated or
taxes.
something?
they're separated, but she comes to spend the night whenever we go to
Oh,
we go
hell
to
no.
Live.
Oh, so basically he still live with his parents, is what you're saying.
No, he lives with us wholeheartedly.
You said she-
But
you
the
said she
mom
comes
lives
to
with her
spend the night.
grandma.
But I'm
The-
saying your boy, okay.
Yeah.
I'm saying situation set up, he still live with his parents and they together when they are and not when they're not. And then you're deal with them.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. If you
Yeah.
cool with that, you can deal with that.
I ain't cool with it, but I can deal with it.
That's
So,
what
yeah.
it is.
Here's
'Cause
my
at the end of the
story,
day, it seems like nothing ain't changing unless you
It's
change
not.
it by moving
You feel what I'm saying?
yourself.
So like I realized
Like-
that's the only thing. That's
Yeah.
literally what I said. So I'm not gonna do that because that just creates a whole bunch of other problems.
But before we got to your,
But I'm asking, is it like
Ain't
is
no
it like
right-
OD? Is
ain't
it
no right.
abnormal? Is it no?
Don't listen.
it's a little abnormal.
Don't got no kids.
I don't think it's that because I come from a family where it takes a village to raise a kid, so I understand it takes a village.
Yeah, nothing to do with
I ain't
that.
gonna lie to you. I don't see nothing wrong as long as y'all can as long as y'all cool. Like if there's one side that's just like, yo, I'm getting tired of this shit.
Oh no, it's not
And,
cool.
like,
it gets spicy because
about
I'm
to
a
say, I
female.
know.
I'm the only female in the house, so of course.
Does he take? Does the dad know how to just like fall back if y'all have
No.
arguments? Okay.
No.
Oh, y'all arguing? He get into it? He get into that argument?
I'm not gonna lie. Lately, he's been not doing that, but it's been
Okay.
a lot of big. He's called the police on me before.
What you did?
In your house?
Nah, what you do though?
Listen, no.
Because you just gonna try to make it seem like
Let
he
me
did
tell you.
something wrong, but what you
Let me
actually
tell you.
did though?
I want to tell you the legit in my head, because I can't tell you what Jalen might have think I would have did wrong.
In my
But
head.
I know for a fact these are the facts.
Oh, shoot that blicky. Shit out here.
Damn, Rico.
The fact is,
Got that bulletproof
at
vest.
this point in time, Jalen was working full time. Yes, I was working part time. I was working 30 hours a week, so yes, that's part time.
That's full
But that's
time?
almost
Actually,
full
2
time.
hours.
You know what I'm saying? It's 10 hours shy from full time.
No, 2 hours.
But what happened was we are so intertwined. We've always been intertwined since the day we met. We put our finances together all the time. We're good when it comes to that.
Alright.
So what had happened was that this day. So what happened was when I had got my checks was going directly into his bank account. My direct deposit was to his bank account. So when I got my part-time check, it was like $350, $400. Long story short, he would not give me my money out of that account. That's where it came to be a big problem of. The problem was that. The problem was I'm not going to get out of your car until you take me to the ATM to get $400 out of it. And I wasn't being belligerent. I'm not a belligerent girl until you.
For that. You
I'm really not a belligerent girl.
There's two sides to this.
It
right?
really is.
Because
It really is.
in your mind,
It
all right, go
really
ahead.
is. That's why I said
I
in
want
my
to hear
mind.
this.
But wait, I didn't finish.
Let her finish. Let her finish.
I will say there was zero violence in this situation. There was no one hitting. I'm lying.
Alright.
After he called the police on me, that's when.
Hey,
All right, so
I got mad.
before the
But
cop-
beforehand, there was
Hey,
no violence that was caused. There was none. All I was saying was like, I'm not going to get out
The
of your
cat doesn't
car.
even believe it.
Up until Wait, the biggest point, the reason why I did not, the biggest point of this whole situation is that he was on his way to kind of do it because you know Jalen, he worked at.
Oh yeah,
So
he used to
whatever.
put some crazy hours.
Who's
Yeah.
out in Jalen?
Long story short, he was telling, I was in his car and he told me, mind you, he has all my money in his car. I literally had $0 to my name. I wouldn't have had a problem with calling me a Lyft to go take me back home. But he literally drove the car while I'm sitting in here because, like I said, I'm not getting out the car until you take me to the ATM to give me some money so I can just fucking live. And so he told me, I'm about to go to work. Like, he said, I'm about to go to work. You do whatever you want to do, so I'm about to drive to work, and that's whatever the case may be. And he told me, I'm not giving you no money. I'm about to go to work. I get up at 9 p.m. and that's it. We're getting on the expressway, and that's when he decides to tell me he's never going to give me any money to get my way back home. He has to push the start car. I pushed to stop that bitch. So I pushed to stop it, and it stopped.
Oh, you could have. Okay.
It don't matter.
It don't
Matter. There was no cars in the way. There was
Yo,
nothing.
this story is making it look more and more like he probably should have called the cops.
Yeah.
But listen, the point is you're not gonna take me all the
Yo.
way to Aranda Point, and we live on Henrietta,
Y'all know what's
and I don't
funny?
have no money to get home. If you know
Y'all know
me,
what's funny?
if
You
you
gotta-
know,
I get
wait though, if
He
you
was
know,
gonna give you
I
money.
get that.
no, I don't have a phone. If you ask Isaiah, my shit is my iCloud, so
Whoever
you know
calls the
we
cops
don't
first is
have no
probably-
numbers.
Whoever calls the cops first is probably right.
The
Yo.
thing, his dad called the cops because what happened was he pulled up to his dad, wherever his dad was at. After that, after I pushed the stop, he pushed the start, and we go, and he starts to drive back. But the thing about it, where he pulled up to was around the corner from the house that we was living at. So you could have just took me back home, and we could have dealt with this after work. But instead, you took me to wherever your dad was at. Your dad comes up like, "What this bitch doing to you?"
Oh,
I'm about to call the police. He's
Your
on
dad-
the
I felt
that.
huh?
His dad
felt
drink.
that.
All the time.
I knew that's
He's
that's
an
what
OG.
drinking. That's what drinkers do.
He's the old. He wakes up at 6
I'm
o'clock in the
seeing this
morning.
kind of different. Like,
He
this is
wakes up 6 o'clock in the morning. He gets a beer. That's his lunch. The girl is like, "What this bitch doing to you? Oh my God, I'm about to call the police." He on the police. Yeah, this bitch. Yep, I was yelling at Jalen. I was because it's so much going on. She's yelling at. I want her to get out the car. Da 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 da. She hit him. I didn't hit him at that point.
Like I hit the nigga yet.
I didn't hit him. I really didn't. But since you told them I did, now I'm going to do that. But this is young me. This is years ago. This is young me, and that was wrong.
Yo.
But and then I called my dad, and it was my dad and my brother. And it was a whole situation after that. But the point is, You could have just took me back home or gave me my money, and then we would have been.
Listen,
Question: do you still have your money direct deposited into his account?
No, it's my phone.
You learned
I
from
learned
that.
from that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I learned from that.
Listen,
Because that wasn't the first time where he told me that he wasn't going to give me my money because I had a check go to his shit. So this was me being super duper mad at this point.
yo, man,
What did I do wrong?
First thing you did wrong was deposit your money in his bank account.
That's true.
That's number one.
That's true.
The second thing you did wrong was you blurred the lines between moral and legal. Because something that's morally wrong ain't always legally wrong.
But you would agree
So
that
if
it's
somebody
morally wrong.
decided,
But you would agree that it's morally wrong, just not legally
I
wrong.
gotta get through it.
That's
I gotta get through it.
That's his money.
So if somebody decided that, you know, they not giving you money out of their bank account,
their account.
that's his money now, punk.
I understand that, but you
morally,
being with your
he
girlfriend
was
of 3
morally-
years.
He was wrong
you're-
for that.
Okay, that's what I'm
But
Alright,
morals,
legally, you probably right about that. I would never
Morals.
disagree about the rightness of some shit. That's probably
everybody
right.
don't got the same morals, so
Yeah.
you gotta go based on facts.
You're
facts.
right.
Like so.
my thing is,
You push that
What?
stop
You
button.
did. You tried to kill
You
y'all.
push that stop.
yeah,
bro.
what you,
We was at a stop sign. We wasn't
Now you gotta
No,
stop.
Last
I
time y'all was
wasn't
on the
crazy. Like, I was
expressway.
crazy.
Last time y'all was on 104.
We was going on it was
I
at
know,
stop
as soon
sign.
as
If
Jalen
you know
see this- I know.
Ford and wherever that
I know.
bridge is, you make a right
know you
there.
right.
That you go on the expressway. But
I
we was
know.
right there at that stop sign right
I know
there.
as soon as Jalen see this, yeah, they found out she was lying. Yes.
You know what the thing about it is that
Yo, you gonna be looking for that money in your bank account. You gonna ask my money now. He done changed
we done
everything
talked about
back
this shit a
over.
million times, and he done
Go on
admitted.
Facebook
He done
Live.
been like, "Yo, I should have just," you know what I'm saying? We always obviously
15
talked about the way
viewers
we
know.
could have diffused the situation.
Let them
But-
15 viewers know.
But let me-
The more the story is, yes, his dad does
But let me
intervene in
ask you this,
bullshit.
right? Let me ask you this, right? So let's say it was
You
you
tried to
living
kill
with
his son.
your parent, right?
I can understand that.
I ain't even gonna say mom and dad, but your parent,
Yeah,
and he was acting like you was acting, right?
I would.
And they called the cops. Would you fault them for that?
My parents?
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
no.
So
But I didn't fight my parents.
I ain't saying he was
I
right
didn't
or
fight
wrong.
the parents.
Yo,
I
let me
fought
just say
my
that.
boyfriend because he lied and said that I had did that.
Yeah,
so
but this
if
all
I,
started because
if
you
it was a
called
lie-
the cops on me, so
if
you
it was a
fought him for
lie,
that.
I might as well do it now.
Hold on, your boyfriend told the pops that.
No, the dad just
Nah,
said
he
on the
was just
phone
He
that
did.
I did that
So would you hit the pop? What you hit the son for?
She gave him a
because
reason.
I was already in trouble.
She was
But
like,
he
yo,
didn't say nothing. Why you
Who
hit the
didn't say
pop?
nothing?
The
Jalen?
Jalen.
Jalen ain't say
Yeah,
nothing.
he fought me back, and then I called my dad and my brother.
Yeah,
You know
fought
what I'm
After you
saying?
hit him, after
You
you
was
said
trying
it.
to-
Yeah.
But
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
would say this and only this though. The way
I'm
the
not
story
gonna lie.
Wait,
is,
how Jalen put the hands up.
you was mad because you was like, he even called the cops on me. So I know you
Yeah.
hold that against him,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't have held that against your own parents.
That's
So
the
now
thing
you
is-
gotta look at yourself.
I
more
understand
really
what you're saying,
and
but
be
the thing
like,
is
shit,
about
I'll
it
be
that I
doing
know
that
my
against him,
parents,
though.
and I can say hypothetically, yeah, you're 100% right, but my parents wouldn't have called the cops.
I'm just saying, should
My
you
parents
have
would have
held
got
that?
with that nigga.
I'm just saying,
What's his cousin's name?
should you
Marco?
have held that against him though? If he looking
No,
out for
I
his,
shouldn't.
for
I don't
his
hold it
baby.
against Jalen. I
I shouldn't
hold
say
it
it like
against
that
Keith.
because he a grown man.
I hold it
She-
against his dad for
She hold that against
intervening.
Keith when Keith just looking out for his baby Jalen.
Okay,
Hey, man,
we
listen,
say it like that.
listen.
It sounds so more civil. It really does.
I ain't
It
gonna lie
really
to
sounds
y'all.
so more civil, but when you lie and said I did something that I
Nah,
didn't do,
I'm
it's
with
so
you.
much harder
I
to
ain't-
react in that
I'm
moment.
just trolling right
I-
now.
No, I just want to know. Did Jalen tell his pops that you hit the stop button?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna
son.
let you after that. His because it was a
Why
it
you
was a
hitting the stop
BMW.
button?
Because you're not gonna take me somewhere and I'm
But
stranded.
he can just hit it and start the car back.
Hey,
He
man.
didn't do that though. He literally told me, and when he tells me something, he's so. I will tell you, he's very calm. He hardly says anything.
Yeah, he.
So when he says
You
something,
was asking for
he
it.
means it.
No, you was asking for it.
No, I
You
just
don't
was
need to get out
asking
the
for my
car?
You was
money.
literally pushing his button.
I was asking for my money.
Pushing his button.
That's
yo.
all I was asking
He
for.
was like,
It's,
do
you know,
something.
Oh, you
is that so rude? I just wanted my money out of his account.
Ladies and gentlemen,
All
she
I
done-
said was take me to an ATM.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
she done turned to the camera
thing-
lady.
The thing about it, I
She's
didn't
trying
even
to
ask.
get back up.
And you know what's so
She's trying to
crazy?
get
He
back
pulled
up.
up to the house with the police, right? After all that, me and my sister and my brother, they had a whole hoo-ha, that's whatever the case may be. But we was on, me and my sister and my brother, we was in the house. We're ghetto as fuck. So after that, we played loud music and we turned this shit into a party.
This
Keith
is
and Jalen didn't make it home yet, but when Keith and Jalen came home,
This
it
is
was
how-
them. And then it was next thing you know, there was 7 police cars behind them because they didn't want to come into the house.
whole squad.
this is
Yeah.
this is
Oh,
how-
and then not only that, the police made them give me my money. So all that,
The police
Just-
made them give you the
they
money?
did. They made him go to the
Oh,
ATM
see,
and give
see,
me
see.
my money.
See,
That's
wrong.
This is how she trying to make Jalen look right now. This is how she trying to
No,
make
because
him
we
look.
had this conversation.
I think we got too legal.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
We had this conversation, so it's comforting for me to talk like this. So because we had this conversation a
Yo,
million times
how
before,
long
it
you
happened
been
2 years ago.
I had Jalen go shoot the RPD. They wasn't supposed to make him give you that money.
But they did. So
They did.
and all in all, if you would
Yo.
have just went to the ATM yourself, like I begged you for 2 hours at 6 o'clock in the morning.
It was your money.
Okay, I'm gonna
It
be
was
honest.
my
I'm
But
gonna be
you also
honest.
pushed his button.
I
Okay,
did.
I'm gonna be honest.
I literally, and I won't lie to you.
You gonna say literally?
I did. And I won't lie to you, after that, his cars would not unlock with the button.
So you
because
broke
it was-
his car
I did.
too?
You
I'm
broke
not
the
gonna lie.
butt.
I'm not
You
going
should
to
have looked that part
lie.
of the story. We was
I'm
about
not
to get
gonna
on
lie
your
about
side.
it.
We
I'm
was
not
on your
gonna lie
side.
about it.
Okay,
To this
I-
day,
This
I
the
don't-
fence and this your side. I was like,
Yeah, we was kind
now I'm
of
back.
But it was not my fault. We wouldn't have been there had you not had did so much. The thing about it, he was so
Accountability
mad.
is a big thing.
Okay.
And I hold myself to I
You
act
broke
too
his
much.
car.
Okay,
I act after.
Okay, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like that's a cool story, but I had to take care of somebody that had autism, bro. That boy never
You
again.
first had to take care of somebody. I thought you got like
Nah, she was here.
got like ghosted.
No,
them. Like,
no,
you
for
take care of them
real,
real
She
quick.
was here. I'm not even playing.
What
bro.
you mean take care?
That's what I heard.
Like make my move, like with the Swiss beats
Listen,
on them,
bro. Listen.
the remix.
Listen, he also got the Mario Kart. Doo 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 doo. He almost fuck around and caught it. Listen, bro, but he wasn't on his meds. You trying to get him on his meds like crazy, but like he would just say the wildest stuff. He'd be like, "You don't care about nothing I do for you." I was like, "What you do for me?" He's like, "I wash them dishes." I was like, "I do appreciate that, thank you," and I give you money. He's like, "Yeah." And then stopped after that. He's like, "You're so ungrateful."
Yo,
No
Wait,
joke.
who was this?
This is my cousin. Yo, he probably gonna watch this. Be like,
oh, yeah, cousin. This is like-
Oh, that cousin. I remember that
He's
cousin.
terrible. That cousin.
listen, I used to go
No,
to
he
work.
told me about
I
it
used to go to
before.
work stressed, bruh. Come back home, sit in the car for 2-3 minutes.
No,
He
they
come
used to come
outside.
to work with mad fucking stories.
Nah,
About
bro.
Fucking uncle,
Shit, I got a
the
story
church,
about him.
all types of shit.
Nah, bro, this motherfucker was so crazy.
Son,
Yo,
did he
he-
get a check?
Bro, yes, he got a check.
Son, don't
So-
fight that. That nigga could have killed you and got off.
No, okay. Listen, I think he could have killed me. Listen.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking. My bad. I'm thinking Down syndrome with the extra chromosome. He's
Oh,
like,
nah,
alright.
he ain't that crazy.
Alright.
Each time you get crazy,
You know Down syndrome
I
fuck you up.
heard you, but that put me at the extra chromosome. Fuck.
Yeah, that's
Yo.
that's where the extra strength come from.
Oh, I know.
And then,
He tried. He tried.
not
to
for
bust out
nothing, not offensive. They call it their retard strength in the hood.
Yeah, he tried that. Tried
That
to-
shit real.
Yeah, it really is
He
real.
came
I
came
got a
back.
cousin who's stronger than a
He
motherfucker,
came
but
back
he
right.
can't
I
add.
think he letting y'all
But
know
he's
that it
stronger
didn't
than
work.
the bitch.
Yeah, he came right back in his living room and he happily said, "Damn, you must go to the gym." I was like, "I know. We ain't gonna talk about it." He was like, nah, but
No,
yo,
you just like him. I look like him. Now you want to take your bag?
Yo, you know what's crazy though? I had to, he pissed me off so bad one time, right? It was New Year's Eve, right? I'm out. Me and him, we just got Target. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm just about to go out. Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I get a phone call. Unknown. Answer it. Hello. Is this Isaiah? Yes. This the
This the
Nah,
one.
you know why I started laughing? Yo, this way off topic. You remember that customer was like, you know what time it is? You remember that joke? Son?
Yeah, I do.
I just randomly thought of that.
Nah,
My
but
bad,
so
son.
let me finish that. So I was
That
like,
customer
yeah.
gave him work.
So I was like,
Y'all see got an X coming?
listen. So I says to him, I'm like, yes, this is Isaiah. This is Isaiah. Yes, it is. They're like, all right, this is so-and-so from the Greece Police Department. I was like, Greece Police Department? They're like, yeah, we're calling on behalf of Jonathan.
I don't know Johnny did. I would have hung up.
And I was like, what about Jonathan? They're like, yeah, he said that you were going to try to take him over to one of his relatives' house. You can't kick him out. I was like, you know what? You don't ever have to worry about hearing from Jonathan again. I promise. And I hung up the phone.
Was you trying to go to jail?
Yeah, for real.
Nah, no funny. I hung up the phone, right? Left out of that shit like it was a Fast and Furious tape.
Yo, son.
I was pushing 60 on like a 40.
I'm surprised the police ain't meet you here, son.
I'm surprised neither.
That's the regular driving.
No. I'm talking like the way I was
Oh, it was
pushing.
that kind of
I was
60
pushing, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Playing aggressive.
I thought he was gonna say something like 80 and a 30.
Oh, no, I ain't
60
that
and a
crazy.
40.
I ain't that
I
crazy.
got a question for you guys. Did
So-
you guys watch the conference? In regards to the police officer who got indicted for Breonna Taylor's case.
Wait.
Well,
Before we get there, I gotta finish this shit. I'm gonna get this shit finished.
Oh my
Hold on.
bad. I'm sorry.
Listen, I get home. He come outside, act like nothing up. He's like, hey, I said, yeah, fuck all that. He in the onesies, right? He got the onesies on.
Bro, how old is this dude?
29.
Grown.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
Oh, grown as fuck.
Yeah, 29 with the
30s,
dinosaur.
30s.
29 with the dinosaur onesies. They tried to get him uncle for Christmas. We ain't gonna talk about that neither. So I was like, all right, bro, let's go in the house. So I grab a suitcase that we used to go to Miami, pack all this shit in there. He's like, you can't kick me out. And then he tried to pull out his phone. He's like, I'm gonna call the. I ripped that shit out of his hand. I was like, give me that motherfucking phone. Took it, pocketed it. this motherfucker runs out the door. He's like, okay, I got something for you. He tries to go over to the next door neighbor's house, not realizing it's New Year's Eve. Ain't nobody home.
Mother of God! Would you look at the time? When you came here, you had an hour. Now it's less. Hey!